Hi everybody, welcome to Nazar's Circus. How are you guys doing? Today, I have an exciting guest, and I have a few secrets to share before we even start this podcast fully. But let my guest introduce herself, and then I will tell you guys a secret, and then we can continue. So yes, introduce yourself, lady.
Okay, my name is Tunde.
What's your surname?
Ajose-Adeogun.
Speak up. I don't know why you're giving this sexy voice.
This is my phone voice. Hello. Anyway, okay, so yes, I have two kids, Ayotunde and Olushola. Ayotunde is a very special boy. He is special needs.
Yeah.
I know you don't like that word.
No, it's not I don't like it, but it's just I'm very cautious about that word.
Why?
Because I don't know if it offends people.
Hello.
Or I don't know if it offends parents. Let me say parents, not people.
Special is special.
Okay, so Ayotunde has special needs.
Yes, he does.
And your other son is called
Olushola.
Olushola.
I call him OJ, but yes.
Okay, OJ.
Yeah,
So
yes.
Ayotunde and OJ. How old is Ayotunde?
He's 18 now, and
and
OJ is 16.
Okay.
Yes.
So guys, yes, I'll call her Tunde. Her surname is too long. And I don't even know her by her surname. I know her as Tunde Allen. So I know her as Tunde Allen. So guys, yes. So Tunde was a year my senior in QC. Big up QC OG.
Whoop,
Yes, Prince College Lagos. We're bigging you guys up. Tunde was a year my senior, and we reconnected back in the UK, and we are now trying to do this podcast. So let me tell you my secret. This is the second time we're attempting to do this podcast. So that's the secret. So a few months ago, Tunde came, we recorded a nice long podcast with you guys. And Tunde left, and I thought, let me play back this podcast. And I started playing the podcast, and I could only hear my voice. And I was horrified. And I called Tunde. I was like, girl,
You gotta come back.
This podcast didn't happen. So today we're attempting to redo this podcast, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't have that same issue. Tunde, apparently, popular podcasters have said that they've had the same issue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I feel like if you're a podcaster, you haven't had any of
Then
this.
you're not really a podcaster.
No, yes.
Yeah,
So
you go, girl.
let's spin that story. So that means I've entered the league of popular podcasters.
Thanks to me.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So guys, today we're talking about, I keep talking about parenting because I feel like, you know, when you're a parent, you raise your children, you give birth. As a mom, you give birth, everything is fine. You train your children with or without, you know, your spouse, and everything is fine. But then we have parents like Tunde, whose son has special needs. And before we started this thing, Tunde, I asked you whether you wanted me to use the term special or additional needs, and you said special needs.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Is
today
this your lawyer coming out now?
it's my lawyer coming out.
Because you've asked me the
Because
third.
you have to be politically correct.
Time.
You have to be
Whatever.
politically correct.
Okay. You know, it's like the whole half-caste thing as well, you know?
Yes.
So I have an aunt who's mixed race.
Yeah.
And so I said to her, mixed race, she said, what's this nonsense now? I'm half-caste.
Half-caste.
And
Yeah.
she is, I said, okay, you can use that term.
Yeah, so
I can't.
No, the thing is, you need authorization. So she's authorized you, and then that's fine.
I just can't.
Yeah.
So
So-
I'm giving authority to say special needs.
Special
on
needs.
my item.
Okay,
Yes.
so Ayotunde has special needs, and that's what today's podcast is about. I just feel like parents with special needs children are superheroes. Tunde, you know I told you this thing. Tunde, you're one of the superhero parents because, guys, listen, if you guys see Tunde, you will never even know that she has anything in her life that even causes her any kind of stress or distress or anxiety or whatever. So today we're talking about Ayotunde, and we just want to hear about your story, your parenting story. So let's start. So I think my first question is, when you were pregnant, did you have an okay pregnancy?
My pregnant, it was horrible. I mean, I don't have good pregnancies. I throw up every day until I give birth, but I was fine. I had a normal. In fact, it's a very funny story. So I was with Obi and Ellie. We went to Sumbo Dunsi's salon to go and buy hair, and my water broke. And I'm like,
what?
Yes. And I'm like, ugh. I said, Obi, my water's broken. And she's like, she started panicking. So she's meant to be driving. She couldn't even put the car into gear. She was panicking so much. I had to ask her to get down from the car, and I drove myself to hospital. Literally, I swear. I didn't come labor.
Yeah, but
I drove myself.
Yeah.
And then I said, can you please park the car? Let me check myself into hospital.
Yeah. Are you serious?
Yes, I drove myself. Anyway.
So before that time, everything was fine.
Everything was fine.
Apart from the usual.
Doing X-rays, scans every week in Nigeria. It was like, won't you have a baby in England? I said no, because even if he's born in Nigeria, he'll still be a British citizen. Doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
And we're paying all this money in a good hospital with a good doctor.
Yeah. So
what can possibly go wrong? Because every parent believes that I'm going to have a normal child. Nobody expects to have a child that's not going to be okay. No. Anyway, had my child, it was fine. Then at 4 months, he started throwing up a lot. And of course, Nigeria, they said my baby had cerebral malaria.
They said malaria.
Cerebral malaria. So they gave him an injection. And that night, he had this first seizure. I called the doctor. I said, my son, I think he's having a seizure. He said, I should come back tomorrow.
Wait. No. I know we're laughing, but this is serious. Hold on. So at 4 months, he started throwing up.
Yes, a lot.
Well, a lot, like excessively.
Yes.
So it's not like just they eat and throw.
Throwing up, yeah.
Continuous. What was it? Continuous?
It was I breastfeed him, he'll throw it up.
Okay.
Breastfeed him, he'll throw it up.
Okay. So and the doctor
said he had cerebral malaria, so he gave him an injection. He had he was having seizures. Well, it looked like he was having a seizure. And I said, she said, come back tomorrow. I said, come in the morning. I said, come in the morning. No, you can see me tonight. So we drove to. I said, okay, he's in Surulere. And I carried my son. We went to meet him in the hospital in Surulere. Gave him diazepam to stabilize the whole thing. And then I said, I don't know what I'm doing here. We now went to his dad works for Owando. I had to use a hospital in VI. So we went back there to be admitted. And this is where the horror story actually
started
more horrible.
So before they even told you this malaria diagnosis, did they even check? Or they just, because he was throwing up, they just concluded that it was malaria?
Yes, because this is what they do in Nigeria. They tell you, so we get to the other hospital, they take blood from my son. And they tell me cerebral malaria. I said, what was malaria count? Because I'm AA and I know about these things. It was something low. I said, that's not cerebral malaria. I said, what else do you test for? They're looking at me. I said, okay, we're going to do one of that tests. We need to open them and check for, I can't remember what the thing was called. It starts with P. Anyway, but I Googled the thing. I said, there's no way we can test for this thing. You don't have to do surgery. It's a 4-month-old baby. You can
wait, let me Tunes, because this thing is so the first doctor said to you it's cerebral malaria. Cerebral malaria. Okay, malaria.
Of the brain.
Okay, cerebral. Okay,
the brain. Yeah.
Okay, without doing.
But you need a very high count for that. And the count they gave me was so low that you couldn't have been cerebral malaria.
So you guys moved to another hospital. And they now talk about opening, like, as in having surgery.
Something, yeah. And said his 4 months. This thing of checking is 2 ways. And there's a way you can check physically. Okay.
Without surgery.
Yes. Anyway, so his pediatrician and and one day I said to her, reflux. She was looking at me.
Yeah, acid reflux,
said, what is that? I said, I'm not joking. She now Googled it because she had her thing. I said, okay. And she prescribes a drug that has litigation cases in America a mile long. Metoclopramide, I'll never forget. And she prescribes 4 times the dose for him. So I get home, I check everything. And I called her, I said, this thing you prescribed, the dose is high. My baby was quite a chubby baby. But that's not the point. He was 4 months old. She said, that's a problem. Internet. She's talking. She now called me later and said, "You're right. This was too high." But I thought, "What am I even doing here?"
Wait. So you were the doctor because you're doing your research.
If I just trusted her completely, I didn't know what would have happened. But anyway, I called a friend of mine. I said, "Bye. Who do you using?" Because she said he uses one doctor in Ikoyi that she's trained in England. Everything. So we went to meet her. She said, "Your baby's having seizures. I'm not trained for this. I'm going to refer you to Gosh in London." Because she said, I said, my baby's British and that's fine. Okay. They did the ECG. She said, look, he is having seizures. He's going to have to go to, I'm going to refer you.
So by this time, this is the third doctor.
Yes.
They'll refer you to Great
Ormond Street Hospital.
Okay.
So we put a baby here. Yes, he was having, but see, and he had not stopped meeting all his he wasn't crawling. He wasn't doing, supposed to
So
be
how
doing.
old was he at this point?
See, all things I've been doing. This is he's been 6 months now when I came to England, but he wasn't doing things he was supposed to be doing. I was having having those seizures. Anyways, we got to gosh. Went to Portland Hospital. Went private. Basically, we didn't even bother with NHS because we not. What did we know? And someone else said, "You guys have seen all these private doctors. They're the same guys that are in the NHS. Just switch and use the same people, anyways.
Especially if it may be a long journey."
Yeah. So basically, found out that he's having seizures, but they couldn't now find. They now couldn't find what was causing the seizures. I was calling ambulance almost every day for my son. Back-to-back seizures.
So he's a few months old. He's not even.
Yeah,
he's months old.
They told me in Royal Surrey Hospital. They just wanted to prepare me. He said, your child may die before the age of 1. That's how many he was having over 10 seizures a day.
So that's like what it's like. Looks like
it was epilepsy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And he had reflux, but you see, because it was such a chunker munker, my baby was very chubby. He was breastfed purely, no anything, no formula. They didn't believe that he had reflux. Said if he had reflux and is this bad, he shouldn't be like this.
Yeah.
So we had to admit us into hospital for him to test him overnight. He had reflux, very bad reflux. He now said, you have never seen anything
on
before.
Breast milk.
Yes, he said, your breast milk is special because somehow your child is getting what he needs from the breast milk and remaining like this because the way she's throwing up,
he should not be this chubby. Big. Yeah.
So I continued breastfeeding my child until he was 14 months. Anyway, still testing for what is wrong with this boy. Nothing. At 1, he was still alive, praise God. They were still testing him. They did not know. Now to control the seizures was not a problem. He did this drug, that drug, this drug, that drug. He's now on a cocktail of 1, 2, 3, 4 drugs. 4 anti.
For a young baby.
No, it took a while to get there. She was like, if we can't control the seizures, he is going to die because we have to control them. And so
they can die from seizures.
Of course you can. I have friends who have lost their kids to epilepsy. Yeah, because it's just constant. Just going and then it's called the grand mal. Okay. When a child has a grand mal, that's the end. It's over. Wow. They're dead. It's not controlled. They'll die. When you're having a seizure that's back to back, they give you emergency medication. It goes in. It's supposed to stop it. It doesn't stop it. They give you the second one. Then it can give you IV
because
one.
It really needs to stop.
It needs to stop.
Okay.
It doesn't stop. You are going to die. That's called a grand mal. That's it. Yeah. Okay, so we were here. He got into special needs school, everything. And still till now, he's 18 and he's undiagnosed. You don't know what's wrong with him.
So you guys went from hospital to hospital, from test to, or was it still just Great Ormond Street Hospital?
No. From there we moved to Portland Street, and then we now moved to NHS, so the Royal Surrey Hospital, which is where I ended up. I was living in Surrey, so when the Royal Surrey Hospital in Guildford, and we've had the same consultant up until now. In fact, when he turned 16, she said to me, she said Tunde, I actually owe you an apology. I said, I'm listening. She said, because his file was that big. He has files like this.
So they told you this.
She said,
yeah.
I said, yeah, he's still here. She said, yeah, he is.
So was she the one that said?
She was the first one that saw him. She I'll tell you what happened. When we first came and we saw her and everything, she referred me to a place in, it's near Guildford. It's a special needs play group, right? It was a hospice. I didn't know what a hospice was. I'd never heard of this thing before. So I went there, my son, and my mom was with me. We got there. It was a play group for kids that were special needs. And so I went there. People kept asking me, what are you here for? And I'm like, oh, my son has seizures, and he's not walking and he's not talking. He's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. All these kids, they all looked like there was something wrong. Then my son didn't have that look, but he did have a problem though. And then we're given a tour of the hospice. I saw these beautiful rooms that were nicely draped and everything. And I said, what are these rooms? They're so beautiful. They said, it's for kids that are going to die. And then it can be in a nice environment and the parents can stay with them when they're passing on.
So hold on.
So I was referred to a hospice basically because...
So this woman had already concluded, and not even a criticism of her.
No, because
that's from what she
saw.
Yeah, from
my son was having 10 seizures at least.
So he wasn't meant to live. He wasn't meant to live. That's the bottom line of the story.
So I called her. I said, my mom said, I'm gonna come back here with you again. No.
Yeah.
She was so sad, and even me, I said, doctor, why do you bring me here? She said, Tunde, I had to prepare you. I said, prepare me for what? I said, you know what? You do your job and I'll do mine. You just find a drug that can control the seizures. My job is to love my child and keep him here. So this is what we're going to do. You understand?
Yeah, do your bit. Let me do my
I
bit.
could not see at this point. This was my child. I wasn't about to give up on him.
Yeah.
I did not even understand what they wanted from me. I could not give up on my son. It was that simple. You know, I wasn't equipped for this. To be fair, I didn't even want kids to start with. I mean, this is the truth.
Tell us that conversation, because I remember this conversation.
Yes. Actually, so I didn't even want to have children because, you know,
oh my God!
I just
you're too funny.
No, but it's I'm being honest now,
real. You're too
and
real.
here I am. You know, okay, I'll tell you why. So when I was a child, I remember first time I saw a blind person, you know, the eyes and that, and I thought, oh, no, it scared me. I was terrified, and I thought, what if one day I grow up and I'm going to give birth to a child that's blind? What am I going to do?
So that traumatized you, basically.
I was terrified. I was scared of them. I don't know why. I thought, best thing, you don't have any kids, so you don't have any problems. And what does fate do to me? My first child, my very first child. It didn't wait for the second one. The first one. Yeah. And you're like, okay. And this is me. I had this, I was just a very easygoing. I worked in banking. I would go out.
You enjoy your life.
I was in my go to work. After work, me and my friends going to hang out. Yeah. We'll hang out, go home, wake up again, do it again,
so
over again.
Lagos, right?
Yes.
You enjoy.
I was
enjoy soft life. Oh wow.
And breathe. And then this happens and you're thinking, okay, so what do I do? But you see, the kind of person I am, I'm very, I think the word is bloody minded. You give me something to do, I'm going to do it. Yeah. And I thought, okay, this is my son. I absolutely adore him. Yeah. But he's not going to die. This one people tell me it's not going to happen. I don't know. If everything in me is not going to happen, that's all I knew. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how begun me and Ayotunde's journey.
So the consultant apologized.
And when it was 60, she said, no, she just laughed. She said, no, I don't apologize. I said, yeah, he's still here. She said, yes, he is. And I know that on his 18th birthday, they're going to take him to a club. I said, you got that right. I haven't done it yet, but I am going to do it.
He's going to go clubbing.
She said she just knew. Because it was just that she knew, you know, this. I told her, this is how okay, when he was, I can't remember, he was 18 months or he wasn't yet 2 years. They sent an epilepsy nurse to me to prepare me for the eventuality of this grandma. Her name was Vicky. She came to the house and she sat down and she's looking at me and she said, telling me all these things about what can happen when someone has an elongated seizure. And I was listening to her. I said, when she finished, she put out a tissue and said, what's that for?
She wanted you to be. I was
meant to be crying.
But I guess that's what most.
I guess, yeah.
I would be sobbing.
So I was listening to her, getting information from her.
Yeah.
So I said, what's that for? She said, you're not crying. I said, no, I'm not. I said, you're giving me information. You see,
I'm taking it in.
I had just gone into a different zone altogether now. At this point, I just need to know what I'm dealing with. That's it. I said, no, she put the tissue down. She said, do you understand everything I said to you? I said, I do. You told me X, Y, and Z. And yeah, I got it. She said, she was looking at me like this. She was staring at me. And I was looking at her.
Waiting for the meltdown.
I had nothing to give at this point.
Yeah.
Because all I knew is that my child was going to leave. All she was saying was, it's fine. It's information, you know. Yeah, she was doing her job.
That you need. That you.
So she went and reported me to my doctor. She said, this girl, I don't think she understands what I said to her. And I'm like, okay. That one called me and said, Vicky said, I said, I got her. I understood her. I said, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to give up now?
Yeah.
I can't.
When the child is still here.
He's still breathing.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? When we get to that point, with the point where he's about to, then maybe.
But not
okay,
now.
you've told me everything I'm supposed to know. That's fine. Let's just get on with finding a cure for this epilepsy. You understand? Yes, let's just do that. And yeah, so we went to find this fantastic school, which he's still in. He's in year 13 in that school, at the Ridgeway School. He's still there. And he went in there. Amazing staff.
So he's how old now?
He's 18.
He's 18 now.
Yeah.
So what would you... So now he's 18 in school, regular school.
In special needs school.
So, yeah, I mean... Yeah, that's what I mean by as in going to school.
Yes, he's in school.
Because, Tunes, you know...
I know. In Nigeria.
You know how people... That's why I said regular.
I know what you meant, yes.
Because, you know, a lot of times... some people just feel like, you know what, what's the point?
Yeah.
So he's going to school, doing things, you know, that he can do. What would you say has been your most difficult?
Okay. I had to fight. You see, people that work with kids like this, they go to school for it, right? So he has speech therapists.
Yeah.
He has a physiotherapist. He has the kind of people that work with him, right? Now, they wanted me to put my child, give him a peg. A peg is a way to feed a child through his throat. Why? Because of the reflux. Now, the reflux was the first thing we sorted out when I came to this country. They gave him, what's that drug called now? Oh, so many medicines. I can't remember. Whatever it was called, it stopped the reflux. So it was controlled, right? But they told me, let's put a peg in, it's easier. And I said, but because the speech therapist told me that if my son doesn't chew, he will never speak. Now, see, I'm working with Hope right now. The child is less than 2.
And
he is going to speak. So he is going to chew. So every mealtime, we'll make breakfast. Give Ayotunde. Chucking. We're spending 2-3 hours every mealtime. I will cook
for him.
He will
to
throw it up
and try and
he
chew.
had to. It did not matter. My job was to get my child to chew and keep that food down. So I was spending 2 hours at breakfast, 3 hours at lunch. That's how we're doing it. You know, eventually we got there. It didn't matter. As he was stubborn, I was more stubborn.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And he didn't like rice. Anything that was going to make his tongue feel funny. So he didn't like rice. He got the grains. So I'll give him ground rice, but me too. Once a week, I'll give him no more rice. He not like meat because he had to chew. He like anything else soft and easy. That's fine. Yes, but potatoes would get stuck in his so I had to do it in a way that it wasn't completely mashed. You know, just different things. But we kept going and going and going and going. I refused the peg. Was he healthy? Yes, he was. Did the reflux stop? Yes, it did. Was it long, hard going? Yes, it was. There were kids the same age with him that the parents gave up halfway and said, you know what, we can't do this. And they put the peg in. Yeah. What's the peg? They give you a chemical. They say, oh, he has 2 options, strawberry or chocolate. How exciting. What is life in this world? You can't even taste food. What is it?
Yeah, what is the point?
What is the point of living? You can't even taste food. No, I wasn't having it. I wasn't.
So
I was that stubborn.
Was that your most difficult?
And it's
challenging, not difficult, challenging.
It still goes on. So I meant to get the peg not done. Then now school's like, no, because of the choking thing, we have to make his food completely mashed. I said, you know what? You guys do what you want to do. We cannot tell me what to do in my own house. Yeah. So I've had them come every time a new speech therapists come because they're taught in school a certain way. That's fine.
So that's the
what you're taught in school and reality are 2 different things entirely. You understand? Yeah. You don't know. You don't have a child like my child. Anyway, they always come to my house. When a new one comes, I come and watch me feed my son. When they come, I do the best now. So we're having mushroom risotto today. Tomorrow we'll do something different. So you can see he's eating and not dying. He's not choking. He's not dying. Like, oh, but still they're bound by what they've learned. So I said, you know what? This is a compromise. He has only 1 meal in school. I don't care. Give him the mash. Yeah. But when he comes to my house, I will feed him how I want to feed him. He's not dying. You cannot tell me how to feed my child. I've done it all this while. And he hasn't died. I haven't called the ambulance once that my child is choking and is dying. I haven't. You understand? So, and in this country, I'm very lucky in this country, they defer, parents have an important say in their kids. That's a good thing about the UK. It's not just about the professionals.
Just telling you, mandating what should happen.
A parent, even in hospital, they will ask me what I think, and I will say, and they will go with that. It's very, very important. And I love the UK for that. Yes. I have a voice, and it matters.
And you should have a voice, because that's your child.
It matters in my son's life. That's very important. Yeah. So that was one of the... And then
challenging things.
Second one was the sleep system. Oh, my God. You see, so, because he cannot move himself, I move him. So every night, I go to bed quite late because I have to move. I put him in position when he gets into bed, then I move him onto his side, then side again, so that he doesn't have any bed sores. Yeah. He has never had bed sores in his life, ever. I move him. I will change him, give him his diapers and all that. And so I was doing. So now I said, oh, we're going to give him a sleep system. Okay. They bought this thing. Some gadgets to put in the bed. It's a lot of stuff. Keeping body straight, bone straight. Oh,
what? So wait, he won't turn or anything.
So I went to go and lie in my bed. I said, let me try this bone shape for one night. It's not good for you. It must be straight for 8 hours, whatever. So I said, no. No human being can sleep like that, and the body will not hurt.
Yeah, so it would hurt.
My son,
yeah.
You see, in all these medicines, I test it before I give it to him. Anything I'm doing for him, I make sure I try and be involved in. So just see how he can't tell me how he feels. Yeah. He can't tell me because he doesn't speak. Yeah. So I have to just try to be in his head somehow. So I told him, this thing you give my son, it's fine. You're mandated by law to give it to me. It's going to be that cupboard there. I'm not going to use it because it's uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable.
No human being can sleep like that for 8 hours straight. Yeah. I can't do it. You can't do it.
Yeah,
why should
he, yeah.
He's not a subhuman.
Yeah.
He's a whole person. He's not going to use the system. It's here. When you're ready, come on, pick it up. It's in my house.
Collect your gadgets.
It's still here. It's in my house. Because she has to give it to me. She gave it to me. That's fine.
Yeah,
Yes, and it's fine. Me, as a parent, I will not do that to my child. So, no, he's not going to use it. It's there.
So you have to wake up and turn him a few times.
I have to because I don't because I have to do that for him.
Yeah, of course.
And, okay, so when he falls ill, when I was younger, what I had to do was I had to fall ill with him to understand his symptoms. So when he comes, there's in primary school now. 1 week, one virus. Do you remember? That's what you remember. They would come home with all the viruses in the world. So I'll kind of lie down in bed with him and breathe the same air, the same air he's breathing, and boom, I fall ill as well. So I'll have that cry was linked to stomach cramps and this. So I haven't understand. His consultant said, "You're mad.
You're not okay.
Why are you falling ill with him?" I said, "That's the only way I understand. He can't tell me how he feels.
Yeah.
I need to understand what he's going through." So I had to link cries with certain things. Okay, when it's that means he's ill. This is what it means, I have to guess. Sometimes I don't get it right. Yes, I don't know everything, but yeah. Yes.
So that's a lot of...
So I had to fall ill my child every single time. When remember, when OJ came along, it was good because you can share viruses. And so I said, OJ, how do you feel? He says, Mama. I said, okay, that's what it is.
That's
okay.
Yeah. So OJ, so when you had your second child, you're saying that
it's easier somehow because you live in the same room.
Yeah.
Somehow they'll have the same viruses. When in schools, they have different viruses, but I can tell your head hurting you. He said, okay, maybe that's what's wrong with him,
Yeah, you can use...
I could do that. Yes.
Oh my God,
I have to guess at all of these things.
Yeah.
But I had to fall ill myself to understand what he's going through.
But Tunde, the amount of time and effort and everything.
Just the most painful part of this whole thing, I'll tell you what it is people judging me. Judging the judginas and the judges and everybody. So it was like, oh, your son goes to school and why can't you just work? Do you honestly believe I do not want to work? I don't. But you see, sometimes my son is ill. When he's ill, he has seizures. When he has seizures, it can go on for 3, 4, 5 days. So, first of all, the only time I sleep in that kind of deep sleep, normal people sleep, when I'm not in my house in England, I'm on a holiday without my children, then I sleep normal sleep. When I'm in my house, I have to sleep on one level where I can hear my son having a seizure. Sometimes there's no noise. He's not crying. I just have to hear his breathing change. That's how I'm sleeping. Yes, it's that first level. I don't go into that.
You can't enter deep slumber.
It doesn't exist for me. So, and I come down. When someone's about to fall ill, starts having seizures. I have to come down, watch the seizure. If it's gone beyond 5 minutes, give him emergency medication. If it goes beyond that, I have to call an ambulance. But I don't call an ambulance. You know how it is. I can't spend 4 or 5 hours in AA. So I try not to call the ambulance. I try to just manage the whole thing until I can't manage the whole thing. And sometimes when he's really ill, in a week, I'm averaging only 2-3 hours of sleep. Let's not forget I have another child again I have to take care of.
Of course.
Can't take us over Ayotunde. I won't take OJ for swimming.
Of course. He still has his own life.
So let's say, why can't you just sleep when you sleep in the daytime? If I sleep I have things to do now. Laundry will not do itself. That's not. Do you understand the things I have to do? I have appointments to go to. I have things I have to do.
You still have your life to go to try and run.
In my house helping me do anything. Do anything myself. So why aren't I working? Because if I had to go to work,
because you can't work.
You can call me and tell me, come and get your child from school.
Yeah.
I have to be able to.
Are you telling your boss every other day? I have to go
by now.
Yeah.
Anyway, even if I was working, I'll be sleeping. I'll sleep at work. I don't have. Some days I'm just like that. I don't have the energy, but I have to just keep going.
Yeah.
So when I got to a point where I just didn't care anymore. When people say to me, I hear these things about me, and I just say, you know what, it's fine until you see me. There's one girl in particular. She's a friend of a friend, and she said, I'm in London. So no. Can I come and spend a day in your house before I travel? I said, I'd have said no normally. I said, sure, you can. And she came, and she was watching me feed Ayotunde. She told her, anyway, basically she started crying, and I said, what's wrong? She said, that she's sorry. She's sorry. I said, sorry for what? What happened? She said, she judged me unfairly. I said, what do you mean? She said, oh, that so people that I'm always on Facebook. This is what I do in my life. I'm always on Facebook. That if I come here, she said she didn't realize that when I'm feeding him that I am on Facebook.
Yeah.
Because I can be there for a while.
It's a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's when I'm actually doing that.
Yeah.
Understand? And she said she was watching me with him, lifting him and everything, and she just realized how much I was doing, and she didn't know I didn't have anybody helping me. But I said, but you never asked me.
Yeah.
But you felt the need to go and talk about me to everybody else and everything. And I said, and you know what? It's fine. I'm over it. You can judge me all you like and say, what happened is it about me? That me, I abandoned my husband in Nigeria. I came to down in England. I'm his parent. It's my job to make sure my child has the best of everything. In Nigeria, how would they have helped him?
Yeah.
No. What school would he have gone to in Nigeria?
Which school?
What would have happened? What life would he have in Nigeria? I already blame myself for how he is. I just said if I come to England, maybe it'd have been easier. Maybe they'd have cut on time. I didn't know what would have happened. I don't know.
What you think is you don't even know.
I don't even know what caused. We don't even know what happened to him.
So he's still not diagnosed?
No, he's not. There's a thing called the 100,000 Genome Project in England where children who are undiagnosed, they put their blood in with their parents and it's a worldwide project. And somebody in Sri Lanka could have the same thing with your child and boom, you have a diagnosis, you understand? We've been on it for 3 years now. There's still nothing. Some kids have been lucky. They've gotten what they want. I still don't have it. But we can only hope.
Yeah.
But see, anytime not having it is fine because you can't tell me it's going to die.
Yeah,
I don't know
not
anything.
A or B. It's not A or B.
See, as I'm asking tomorrow, say, man, he's going to walk. As far as I'm concerned, he's going to speak. That's all. You see, it's the progress is so like that. It's so tiny, but I see it, and I'm happy that other people have seen it now. Here's carers. I finally allowed. It took me how many years? Last year, I let carers start coming to my son.
So the whole time you didn't have carers?
Me, I really blame myself.
Why?
For my son is
Why?
because I blamed myself. I thought.
So you thought it was your punishment?
I just thought if I'd been with him all the time, maybe I'd have noticed on time or something wrong. I don't know. I can't explain to anybody, but maybe I don't know. I just have blamed myself for everything. It's stupid, but I do blame myself for it. You understand? So, I thought.
So you felt, you know what? Let me do this by myself.
Nobody's going to love your child more than you,
which is correct.
And he can be very frustrating when someone's spitting his food out or crying. I know how me as his mother, who loves him the most in the world, I know how I feel sometimes. Then talk about someone who's being paid to take care of him. She's not gonna care.
Yeah, and maybe not even paid as much as she feels.
Agencies don't pay their staff very well.
Yeah.
You know, when I first started doing this agency thing, I'm like, come and meet the food in the bin. He said, oh, he wasn't hungry. I understand him. A new person cannot feed him. You have to persist. You understand?
Yeah.
And you have to he'll try you like anybody would, any child will try you. But it's not your child. So why would you catch you? I said, so now you put the food in the bin.
So that means what? He's not going to...
No hungry anymore, Abi.
Yeah.
He's not hungry anymore, Abi.
Yeah.
So I just knew to just stay with it. The one you can do, just do it. And I did it the best of my ability. And I said, you can't continue like that, which is true. One day I will not be here.
Yeah.
So I have to give a chance to other people to get used to him. So this is why I let the agency staff come in. And I'm
last year.
Yeah.
So you did it for what, 17 years? Hey.
But you see, I understand. But I'm happy that they can see. So you see, he's very cheeky. People say to me he doesn't understand stuff. I know he understands. His report says that he's clinically blind. My son can see. Don't I know because he can see. He just uses peripheral. He uses peripheral vision. He does that. He's looking at you. I know you can see. If I believed everything they've written in reports, I'd have given up a long time ago. You understand? I would have. Now when he's getting dressed, he actually helps me. Now he'll put his arm through. It took for a long time. He was only doing the right arm. Now, last month, I using the left arm as well. In the shower, he'll lift his arm for me to clean under there. He knows what's coming.
He knows the next step.
It's taking that long. Guess what? It's small, but I'm taking it as a victory. You understand? Yes. Yeah.
You know what you're saying is so funny because it really resonates with me because my nephew, who is my godson, is autistic, and my brother was saying that. You see this thing that you said about small progress. No matter how small, even if he's holding his pen a little bit different from how he held it yesterday.
That's great.
It's progress.
It is progress.
So now that you said what you were saying, I was just thinking, you know what, things that you take for granted.
The carers, I have the carers, Michelle and Miss Lee, they come every morning, not every morning, apart from Fridays. When I did just anyhow, and he now anticipates that when they're coming, he's smiling. They're coming, they come. Then when you talk to him, he says, he answers them back, and then He's laughed at the right moment. You can say
what they're saying.
He's laughing at the right moment. That is, for me, he understands. See, I don't differentiate between OJ and Ayotunde. I speak to him the same way. When Ayotunde pisses me off, I shout at him. I shout at him the way I shout at OJ. I don't care. He's like, Mama. I'm like, no. There's no discrimination in this house.
Yeah.
Everybody
is
the same. He's the king of side eye. He just give me one dirty eye when he feels like whatever. Me too.
So is that how you want people to treat him? Like if your
Now
friends...
that's the question that we see.
Yeah.
I love my friends in Farnham. They treat my kids equally. They treat them like they're the same. Ayotunde is Ayotunde. He's not a subhuman. He's not something to be ignored. Yeah. He's a person. You know, he's special. OJ's friends, when he was in primary school, I remember they were having this conversation. My sibling can do this. My sibling, OJ told his friends that my brother's the best. He can turn somersaults in his wheelchair. That was funny.
Yeah.
And because they were used to Ayotunde, they used to come and bring around and tell them, when they see special needs kids out in the forest when they go walking, they go and say, "Hi, do you know Ayotunde? Do you know Ayo? Do you know Ayo? Are you in his school?" For them, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
In, we know Ayo.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know. So for them, they were lucky because they've been exposed to a special needs child very early on. They will never look at them differently. They will respect them. That's how they treat Ayotunde, OJ's brother, like, with respect. So they will always treat other like that.
And he's actually OJ's senior brother.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And same thing for my friends. They treat him like a person. When people won't start doing, you know, that it hurts me when people give my son OJ a present. They don't give Ayotunde a present. It bothers me.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Why would you give one child and not give the other child? He's a person as well. You know, it really, really bothers me. I will not lie to you.
So what would you say? So if you were to give a talk to the world about parenting a special needs child, what is it that you would like people to do? I mean, we've heard about you wanting them to be treated
equal,
because they are. Yeah.
Yes, they are people.
So that would be what else would you? Do you think that people don't show empathy?
No, they expect so much from you. They forget. They forget. They forget that when you know with special needs child, like dealing with 3 or 4 children, really, not just the one.
Yeah.
People like, sometimes I'm so knackered and I can't go somewhere. And then I feel the need to lie and say, "Oh, but you know, it should be enough for me to say to you, I can't come."
Yeah,
because
that should be enough.
I was up all night
while you were sleeping.
Yeah, and the people fight you because you didn't remember this thing. You can't come. You didn't do that. Sometimes I don't have the strength. I really don't have the strength. When I'm going, you see, I chose. This is also for people who have special needs kids. It's a choice to be happy. Okay, this is a lot in life. You have 2 choices. You will either let it destroy you or you will survive it. Right? Being a victim in all of this is not even helpful to anybody, but most of all yourself. When it first happened to me, I was a bit like, okay, what do I do now? But then I said to me, you have to get your life back the way it was somehow, as much as possible. So when my friends were going on Friday, I'm tired of Chinazo. I'll go and shower. I will either
fix your face
or take Pro Plus. I'll put eyeliner, get dressed, and I'll go and I'll have the best time I can have. I had to do that. I had to have some kind of social life because you can sit down at home easily and feel sorry for yourself. Just go into yourself into a dark place that will completely destroy you.
Yeah.
The question I get asked all the time is that how come you smile so much? And I said,
because you're always laughing. You make me laugh. You're always laughing.
I said, I chose to be happy. I choose happy as much as possible. Do I have sad moments? Yes. There are days when I sit down and I just cry because I just feel like, oh my God, it's a lot, you understand? And I wish everything was different. And then, you know what I do? Immediately that happens, I get up, I finish crying now. Clean my eye and I get on with it. Do you understand?
Keep pushing.
Yeah, but it's a choice. Many people think, no, I can't do it. But also, when you have a special needs child, give your child a chance. Don't just pack the child to one side or keep them at home. And don't just give them to someone else to take care of. It's not fair. They're people too. Why? You know, they're always offering me this thing. What's that thing? When you put the child respite.
Yeah.
I've never taken it. I said why? I said because I can't. I tell my child I love you multiple times a day, multiple times. Just time of me. I say I'm his worst tormentor. I tell him I love him many times. I hug him. I give him every night. I pray with him, and I tell him good night, sleep tight, and a bit bite, and I kiss him. I tell him I love him. Who's going to do that with him in respite? Who?
You don't even know what he's going
Thank
to
you.
be exposed
Who's
to.
going to talk to him where I talk to him like a normal person? Who's going to laugh and just crack jokes and just even listen to him making all this strange noise? Who's going to do that? No. So I don't do respite. I do it myself. But this is your child. You owe it to your child to give as much as you possibly can. I'm not saying kill yourself, but give as much as you can. I've seen one of my friends called me and she said she was in a state her child was autistic. I said, okay. I said, like I said to you earlier on, we all expect to give birth to a child that's fully functioning. Nobody expects to have a child that's not. So I said, okay. So her pain is real, even though it's not as much as mine. It's not the same level as mine, but it's real. So I said to her, can your child stand? She said, yes. He cleans himself. Yes. He can go to the bathroom. Yes. She's not speaking. I said, okay. I said, my son was 2 years older than her child. And I said, he's making my diapers still. I have to change him. He doesn't talk to me. I have to guess at everything. He's not walking. I have to carry him or hoist him and everything. She was looking at me. I said, I must put in perspective for you. And even me, my own child, there's somebody out there whose child is in the...
It's not even... Yeah,
I'm doing any of this.
Yeah, they can't even do... Yeah.
Yeah, I said, so always remember there's somebody in front of you who... Yes, you have every right to be upset and every right to think, oh my God, what's happened here? But still, don't let this be the end of you. Don't let it be the end of you. Don't. That's the key thing. Don't. There's still, I feel, how I saw it in the end? When I got over myself, I just thought, I must be pretty special for God to have said, I'm going to give you this child. He thinks I'm pretty special.
And you can do it.
You can do this.
You can do it. Yeah.
You can do this today. You can do this.
Yeah, if anyone can do it, you can.
You can.
Yeah.
So he gave me this very special boy and said, you take care of him and you give him the best life you can possibly give him. And that's how I see it, basically. I can look at it any other way, but I choose to see it that way.
So for you, for people, for outsiders, obviously you don't like the judgment because obviously they haven't walked in your shoes. They don't even know what's going on in your life. And you don't like them not treating Ayotunde
as a person.
As a person.
As a whole person, yes.
As a whole person. Okay. And like in terms of, because I know you like to do fun stuff. In terms of traveling. Traveling.
I'm all those things. It's in fact. So, this is where my stubbornness comes in. My bloody my hands comes in. So, when he was younger, I could carry him. That's fantastic. My only problem was he had a seizure on the plane. They might turn the plane back and get the plane. But I was so lucky he never really performed like that. I was just giving him his medicine and it's all fine. As it got bigger and bigger, the challenges became stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
So we went to Spain. It was me, him, and OJ. And Barcelona airport, they went on strike. So I have a child in a wheelchair. I have little OJ, who was still little. I had 3 suitcases, and the BA counter is at the end of the airport. First of all, when I got to the airport, there was no porter to help me. I sat on the floor outside. First of all, I had a little cry. Let's get that out of the way first.
Wondering how you were going to navigate what was going on.
Then the cry feeling, and I said, OJ, please, you're going to have to push Ayotunde, yeah? I have to move 3 suitcases by myself. We shall go to the end. Yeah, okay, that was one. As it got bigger and bigger, now the challenge is transferring from the wheelchair onto the plane. No plane is equipped for a child who cannot support himself. There's no plane.
Okay, wow.
None. In this country, there is none. So, in any other country. Now, we fly, even when we are flying business class, what is business class in BA within Europe? It's not like international flights where you can recline the seats and all that. No, you don't have that. It's just you just have nobody between you and the next person. That's all.
That's all you
and maybe
a
little bit of more, and maybe the extra. So I have to strap him in and still hold him in place. Because he doesn't have any support for himself.
So
what I need is a strap on the chair to hold him, properly.
Back
I don't have that. I can't. I don't know. I'm still looking for where I can get that. Internationally, it's fine. If I'm flying a 7-hour in a normal plane, I can recline. But in Europe, they classify, even Morocco, they classify all of these as local flights. Morocco, last year. Anytime I'm traveling, I have to call the hotel, make sure that I can get a hoist in there. Yeah. I have to order a hoist in every country we go to. I can't carry him anymore. My son is 6 footer. He's
big.
heavy
He's
and
a big
everything.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I called the hotel. Can I get the hoist in? Give me this dimension and everything. We talk about these things all the time. Okay. Then I asked for the car that can transport my child. It has to be adapted for the wheelchair because he can't walk at all. So he has to go in his wheelchair into the car. I called. It was the Four Seasons. They said, "Do you have a car that's I can take a wheelchair?" Yes, ma'am. I asked them 3 times. I put it in writing. No wahala. We landed in Morocco, and a Mercedes Viano comes through. Okay, but I'm in England. Yes, it works. The guy opens the side door. I don't see a ramp. He brings out a foldable wheelchair. I said, "What's this for?" I said, "No. He can't even, this chair he's in now.
He cannot even leave.
He can't even come out of it. So we have to put this wheelchair in your car." He looked at me and said, he doesn't have the... I said, "I beg your pardon." I said, "I called how many times? I wrote to you guys." So I said, so this is me thinking, what do I do now? I said, okay, taxi. They don't have any adopted taxis in Morocco. Okay. A bus. Maybe this bus, I can take the whole bus. I don't know.
Just be moving.
You can't get the wheelchair into the bus. I said, okay. Then they think. I said, okay, your Viano, can you collapse the chair? He said he can. The back seats, collapse it. We're going to lift this wheelchair into the back. I had to recline Ayotunde's chair so that his head doesn't touch the roof. This was a space, was that tiny between his head and the roof. Because if not, I'd have to go back to England. There's nothing else for it. So I get to the hotel and I said to them, "I don't understand what's happened here. You know." The girl said, "Oh, no, we'll fix it." Okay, the hoist now. So we've now come to Morocco. Waiting for the hoist. I use the same company in every country we travel to. It's Sun Transfers. Where's the hoist? You didn't come. I didn't come. Luckily, the one the sling I use for traveling has handles, so you can transfer. So we're able to transfer it onto Ben and change him and everything. This hoist, the hotel started calling the guy. The guy at 11 p.m. comes. At 11 p.m. So no matter how prepared you are,
there will always be one thing that
Then Lisbon, you go on websites and they say, "Oh yes, if you're in a wheelchair, you can come to this country." What they didn't tell you is if you're in a manual wheelchair, no, don't think about it. If you're in a powered wheelchair, yes. Lisbon is all cobblestones and hills.
So how are you going to navigate? How are you going to go around?
My eye cleared. It's the first time I felt like, okay, today this was a bad idea. Because we went to Lisbon, everything beautiful. Got the taxi, got to the hotel, fantastic hotel. Came out in a manual wheelchair on those cobblestones. If not for OJ,
How would you
be pushing up and down the hills, and they're steep like that. That's how we're going. It was a disaster. A bloody disaster, Chinazo. So now, I went back on the sites I had gone to check this thing. They were all in powered wheelchairs. This is the part that was missing. Manual, no. Powered, yes.
Fine.
Yeah. So if you listen to this and you're disabled, please do not go to Portugal.
So we're talking about Portugal. So you're saying that Portugal is a no-go area.
Not only Portugal, please. Morocco, any third world. I forgot for 1 second that Morocco was in Africa. I forgot.
But you don't you. So hold on. What you're saying is this place is, if it's not electric, is it electric power? What is it?
A powered wheelchair means you can.
So it moves on its.
Why I can't have one is because I think he can't control it himself. It's dangerous for him to have a powered. I was wondering. I didn't know why I couldn't have one because it makes more sense. But apparently, if you can't control, if the person that's driving and in it cannot control it, you can't have it.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
So Morocco, for some bizarre, I forgot that it was in Africa, and it was a third world country. They told me that. I said, okay, if you're disabled in this country, what do you do? I say, you stay at home. This in Nigeria.
Well,
Wait,
they told you that.
Hold on. In Nigeria, please, how many wheelchair taxis do you have in Nigeria?
Do you know what, Tunde? It's so funny because you just don't think about this thing.
You do not. How many places? In Nigeria, I would say to my friends, okay, when I was traveling with him to Nigeria, right? Where stop going? Because the car his dad has, I couldn't take the wheelchair anymore. Before, I couldn't fold the car, the wheelchair, everything. The biggest car can't take his wheelchair anymore. Okay, fine. Okay, so first of all, no, we're going too far. You land in Murtala Mohammed Airport, right? This lift is not working in the airport. And the thing to go down, last time we went, it wasn't working. So there were 9 people on the flight that in wheelchairs that they had to now lift and carry down the steps to baggage control. I said to them, I was like, no, you can't. No. Isn't this thing working? Is the thing that's supposed to be? He said, no, it's not working. So I had to now watch them carry my son down in the wheelchair. Okay, done that. You get out, you get into your car. I'm going to see my friends. Is your house wheelchair accessible? I don't know what that means to them. They always just say yes.
Yeah.
Wheelchair means that I can roll my child into your house. So I get to this girl's house.
Without sweating
She's
and killing
on the
yourself.
second floor and there's no lift.
So how is it wheelchair
we'll
accessible?
carry him. I said, what do you mean we'll carry him? I don't understand. How told you? I mean, what? I don't understand how we're going to carry this guy. So in Nigeria, they have this thing that, what's there? Someone carrying him now. That's it. Someone carry come and carry the wheelchair and carry the guy. No, you can't do that. Up 2 flights. How?
Upstairs.
So when I ask you something, just tell me you don't understand what I'm asking you.
Ask for clarity.
Don't maybe come in traffic to your house and then I can't get into your house. Don't do that to me.
So no clarity. They just say, yeah, that's fine.
Because in their head, what's the big deal now? Call Shehu, call Sikira,
Shitu.
call everybody. Come and carry the guy upstairs. No, you can't do that.
No.
You can't.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. It's just a bit. Just think about. When I ask you a question, I'm not asking because I have nothing else. I'm jobless. I'm asking for a reason. If you don't understand what I'm saying, tell me what. Ask me, Tunde, what do you mean? What do you want from me?
I think that's also.
What do you want from me?
And this brings me to my next point, actually. I think that because people don't want to. Let me even speak for myself. I think that a lot of times you don't want to upset the person, or you don't know what will upset the person. You don't know what will offend the person. And therefore you just try to just go along. And then in the end, it doesn't even work. Because
it makes everything messier than it should have been in the very first place.
Yeah.
Better please offend me.
Yeah.
Better.
So you would rather people ask you
Please
questions.
ask me.
Yes.
Please always just ask me because it's easier. You ask me. If you ask me what's wrong with my child, I will answer you. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be offended by that.
Yeah.
If you ask me, kids, I love children because they're so out there, Say, oh, what's wrong with Ayo? Why is he making that noise? I said, that's how he speaks. That's how he communicates. He doesn't speak like you and me. You understand? Like, oh, really? Do you understand what he's saying? So it goes into a different thing. Do you understand what he's saying? I said, explain about his head signs and all that. Yeah. Oh, why is he wearing a diaper? And I can explain to you because he can't go to the bathroom by himself. All of these things. And I wish that people who came up, and also on the specialist side of points of view, please speak to the people who are the children about, because they're so far, I think they're light years behind on feeding, on diapers and all that stuff. You ask me, and even the airlines need to try a little bit more. I mean, see the trains, they make spaces for disabled children and people in wheelchairs. What's stopping the airlines from doing the same thing too?
But Tunde, but do you also realize that you are maybe a different... from secondary school, you've been cuckoo anyway.
No, my son deserves to live the best life he can.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, do you understand that because you, how you are, and you're not offended by this sort of things, and you're happy to talk to whoever.
Why are you offended? Why should you be? How do people learn if you don't? They can't talk to you.
But some people are not like you.
I don't understand that. How will you learn? My friend always says, I understand what you're saying because I realize people get offended.
Yeah, people get offended.
I do. So sometimes I ask, I have friends who have disorders, and I want to understand it because that's me. I need to understand what I'm dealing with.
Of course.
So I'll ask you. I hope you don't mind me asking you this question. If you say you mind, that's fine. So, but I always ask you. I hope you don't mind. I need to ask you this question. It's, and I will ask that question. If you say no, then that's fine. But how will you learn if you do not? You see, in this day and age, I find ignorance to be a stupid excuse. It's not good enough.
Ignorance is not bliss. It's not bliss because you need to ask. But you just need to at least know how
you're asking that question. Know how you're asking.
Yeah.
People just come and no.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of my kids. See Ayotunde, he eats everything. Anytime we travel, my kids are not allowed to eat certain things. Anywhere we go in the world, they eat the food of that country. They eat everything. They have very sophisticated palates, you understand? Because that's how they're at home. I don't give them just the same thing. They eat everything. It's important to me that they can do that because that's the joy in life, you understand? am I crazy for traveling my child? Is it easy for me? It's worse for me when we travel with Ayotunde.
Yeah, because it's not.
But I
it's
want
not
him
easy.
to have the experience. It's easier for me to leave my home. I could do that, but I will not do that. As long as me, I have power about you. I'm carrying
You'll be
my
pushing.
son. He's my handbag. I'm going to take him with me. I don't care. You understand? I'm mindful about restaurants. You know, if he's ill, I want him to a restaurant where he starts crying and making because he can be very high pitched. I believe that, yes, he deserves to be out having a meal like everybody else. People that pay to have their food deserve to have peace as well. Do you understand? So I'm against, okay, that's what I was going to say about, people, especially these kids, have to be mindful about other people as well. Just because you feel like Tunde, your child does live a good life. Yes, he does, and she does. Yeah. But people also deserve to enjoy what they're paying for. If I go to a restaurant to eat, I don't want to hear a child crying or screaming or throwing a tantrum. I don't want to hear it. And this is me, come from me that has a special needs child. Okay? Now, if you know your child cannot behave properly outside, or you cannot predict your child's behavior, please keep your child at home or go during in the hours where people are at work or off-peak hours ahead. And I mean, I've been with somebody who took her child out. We went out to tea. Her child's on the spectrum, and child started having a tantrum. And I said, "Let's go out." She said, no, my child deserves to be here. I said, but the people that are here deserve to be here as well. They pay to have nice tea. No, they did now. It was me, I'll be shipping for you. Tina, so it's true.
Please, I don't want to laugh.
No, Tina, so it's true. But it's true, Tina. So then to have, you're paying money to eat, and then someone's coming and screaming. I don't understand it.
I hear you, but I hear both sides.
No, Tina, no, there is no excuse. Unless your child, this is rare for your child. If it falls ill in a restaurant and stuff, then guess what I'll do? I will pack up and go.
Yeah.
Nobody deserves to hear that noise. I promise you, nobody. It's like, I'm sorry. So we put 80 pounds for the food. And it's your child. It's your responsibility. Get up and go. You understand?
So she said no.
Makeup, I left so. I went and stood
Oh,
outside.
you left?
Yes. I'm not doing this with you. No. It didn't happen that we're also black as well. It's no.
Yeah.
No. I can't accept it. I'm sorry. No.
So you're saying that it works both ways.
Even the child is not neurodivergent and the child is normal and the child is doing tantrum, I'm leaving that place, so I'm not doing this.
No. That one of a child that
let's not even go there.
A child that doesn't have those issues
Can
throwing a tantrum.
you understand that I'm we're in trouble though. Because
This
the
children
cat's
are-
on duty right now.
Sometimes I'm like, and even when I raised this with my dad is like, why are we making him sound like a monster? There are things that we couldn't just do.
If I saw a video of a child running around in the store, I'm like, I can never be my child. Like, OJ, I made it very clear. You understand that eye? You know that Nigerian eye?
That Nigerian eye, when they give you
you will that thing will leave your body immediately. You will receive sense immediately because yes.
But Tunde, what I like is that I like that because you are in it. You have a child with special needs.
Yes.
And so you're saying that it works.
It does. You have to be mindful.
People who don't have children with special needs have to be they have to be empathetic. You can go out, there will be a child that may have whatever.
Yes.
And you just have to suck it up. That's life.
Yeah.
But you're also saying that as a parent with a child with special needs, if you know that your child, if it's going to be like, you would know your child.
Yeah.
It's different if you didn't expect it. It's a random behavior. But if you know that's how your child behaves, you're saying that then if that happens, you need to kind of like...
So I fly with my son. I'm just being very fortunate that my child has not had one of those crying things on a flight because it's annoying. When I'm flying without any kids, I'm sitting down, I'm lounging. I don't want to hear.
Enjoying your life.
It's like kids can be so unpredictable. I get it. So I know how to tune out a child. I can tune out a baby crying very easy because I have kids. I can do that. It's normal for me. But people who don't have kids, they don't understand it. And they've paid all these thousands of pounds to be on a flight. But if Ayotunde wasn't a child that could fly, would I fly with him? No, we're going by train. When the first, let me tell you what happened. So the first time when he became too heavy for me to actually lift myself, we used to go to Paris. We used to go to Disney Paris every other year. So I thought, how am I going to do this now? I was thinking, we're going to this Paris, but how am I going to go? I can't carry I can't lift him anymore. How do I transfer? I was thinking, okay, I'm going to drive.
What?
Yes.
Tunde, you're not okay.
I'm going to drive. So, thank God that I like driving, thank God. So,
You're not normal. Wait, hold on. You said you drive to Paris.
I just got this his new wheelchair accessible car came. I was ready. For that day, so I renewed his passport. OJ's passport. I was just like, I said, OJ, well, imagine if your passport expires and they were going to travel, and you can't travel. Truly, his passport had expired and we were traveling in 3 days. So it was this mad rush. You can't do you can't do express for children because of child trafficking. I ended up speaking to somebody in freaking Ireland and telling them why I need to be on that ferry on Friday because everything has been booked and I have to anyway. Basically, got the passport. So we didn't leave in the morning. We left in the evening, and here began the journey. Me for the first time. I don't drive on the other side on the continent.
So it was you, OJ, and Ayotunde.
Yo,
Lord,
we were going. Time we got to the crossing time, we had to wait for 2 hours at
Calais.
Yes, waiting for the crossover. Finally crossed over. We got at 8 p.m. I started the journey of life too, because Disney Paris is outside Paris. It's outside Paris. And I was just going. My children were sleeping at the back and very comfortably. It's coming. I arrived at 5 a.m. at the hotel. Went in, checked in, put the kids in bed. 7 o'clock, of course they're awake. Yeah, hungry. I have a friend coming from Paris to meet us to meet us for everything with her kids. Yeah, but this was me. I was going to travel my Ayotunde. I didn't care how. Whether I had to enter bicycle.
You were moving.
Train. We were going to go to this place.
And you did.
I did it. You know, and that's the thing I know. And for me, I know that even tomorrow now, is go to Italy. I can drive to Italy now. I was there.
And today, you know what? It's so special because I know a few parents with children with who have special needs. And the children don't really come out. And it's not a criticism of the parents.
No, it's not.
I think that some of them just don't think they can do it.
The wherewithal is not there. It's scary.
Yeah.
I can look at something here. As long as I'm breathing, yes, I believe very strongly that until I hit that part where it says you've done everything, Tunde, and it's impossible, then it's impossible. Then I can give up. But I will try. That's the key thing. I'm bloody minded. I can say to you, I'm just very stubborn. That's it. That's it.
Because I know so many. We even have. I think I said this in one of my podcasts where we have a family member. I don't even recall seeing the child.
Yeah, that's normal.
I know there was a child. I just didn't see the child. And my mom used to say to them, "No, you cannot be coming on Sunday.
Many.
You can't be coming on Sunday to drag with us."
Many parents hide that child away. Many of them put the kids here in England or in homes. It's a child in Ayotunde school who he's in boarding. I don't know where he boards, but his parents don't. He's in boarding. He's there. In Ayotunde school, but he's not with his parents. Stays in boarding. Yes, some parents can't cope. Yeah. I get it. People who are fragile-minded cannot.
Yeah,
it's asking a lot.
It's not easy.
When someone tells you your child's going to die, that's everything you need to just say. You know what? Take the child away from me.
Yeah,
you understand? When a child is not doing what it's supposed to do, and you're thinking my life is gone, it's everything to say I can't do this anymore. You know, it takes a lot. You have to go deep into yourself. But I'm very, very fortunate, apart from my body-mindedness, that I have people. You know, it's a small thing when people love you, and you know they appreciate you. It's everything. It helps you continue. It doesn't have to be about Ayotunde. It's just about me saying, "Oh, Tunde, you know what? You're cool. Here's some Christian Louboutins."
Those Louboutins, bye. Listen, I appreciate you, but I can't afford those. No, I cannot. Don't even try. Don't wink.
Oh, really?
You guys,
really?
just wink. Because talk about Christian Louboutins. Girl, you're on your own with that one.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate you, but my money is not. I don't have that. I don't have that.
Dinner in a posh restaurant.
Well, dinner I could try and do, but depends on how posh you're going.
Just try me.
I don't want to try you.
But it's just small things. You know, it's just
I know what you mean.
And then it just helps you continue. You know, it just makes you feel seen. It's about being. You know that. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I'm trying. Do you understand? That's it. Yeah. But the one thing you cannot be is be a victim in your own story. No.
Victim. See that victim mentality. I have a problem.
I hate
Even
it.
like with single parents.
I hate it.
I hate
actually, that's why we know this song.
Single parenthood and this. Yes.
Darling, get over yourself, man.
Keep it pushing.
If they don't give you, even if you don't have lemons, use a balamo.
know I even like Agbaluma. By the way, you guys, Agbaluma was the dollar for you.
Wait,
don't understand your part. You know I like
you a
Agbaluma.
present. Okay.
What?
As as an aside, sorry.
Yes.
My friend's brother, Terry's brother makes this liquor from Agbalumo.
Somebody gave me a bottle of it.
Gala.
I only had one bottle.
How
do you have
feel?
it?
Look at
it
you.
was delicious.
I'm
do you have
gonna
it?
hook you up because that's my girl's. That's my
Me
girl's
up.
brother.
Yeah.
I knew you didn't like it. I love it.
I put it on Facebook. I made
Oh.
a post about
You
it.
didn't tell me now.
Yeah,
If you had told me,
like a year or two ago.
For Christmas, I'm gonna get you this set.
Hey.
Wait, when you get to Nigeria, call me. Let me know. I'll hook you up. Thursday. Tenny, if you can hear this, Tenny, call. Let me know.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's my friend's brother that does it. I love it. I knew you were gonna like it because you like Agbalumo.
Guys, you know we digress, right?
We have. I'm so
But
sorry.
If you know Agbaluma, if you know Odala, and if you know me
Udala.
well, you will know that I'm always making.
You never share.
I know I don't share.
Chinezo, this is me showing you love because you don't share Agbalumo, even with me.
I eat.
You're so
everything
mean on Facebook.
all by myself. I don't even want to
You say,
beg me.
don't
for
beg me. Oh, don't ask
No.
me. I'm gonna answer you.
The answer is already no. It's already no. So that is. Oh, I love
But
it.
I am buying you this liquor. I'm gonna buy you 3 things from there.
I love you.
Yeah.
I love you, girl.
You do. When you in Nigeria, just let me know where you are. Straight.
Oh my God.
Is Abuja being?
Yes.
Let me know the sort yard.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Tunes.
Okay. Only one condition.
What
Bring my
condition?
own back to me in England. Is that okay?
I will.
Thank you.
Deal.
Okay.
Deal.
Fantastic. Okay. Cool.
Deal. So, guys, we've had this today, this evening. So, this is part 2, guys, by the way. We had part 1 and we had a little glitch. Tunde, it had to just be you. It had to be your own. It had to be your own session that had. First of all, we lost the first one we recorded.
Why did you have to
some
go
months
away?
ago.
Is the
Some
question.
months ago. And then only Tunde will make me in the middle of my podcast have to disappear and come back.
What did I do?
Only
Chinezo, hold on.
I'm not saying that what
Chinezo,
happened. No.
please, what? No, you have to say because no, Chinezo,
I'm not saying that what happened.
Chinezo.
Guys, so we have part 1. I will put both on the same day so you can listen back to back. There was part 1 about only Tunde Allen. Because I know you're Tunde Allen. Only Tunde Allen. But guys, no, really, on a serious note, right? Parents who have children with special needs or additional needs, however you want to term it, you guys are superheroes. And I mean, I think this is a segment I'm going to just keep just for parents with children with special needs. You guys do an amazing job. And it's just, for me, I'm just intrigued. I want to know how people do it because I have the one child and to me, there were times I was like, oh my God, this single motherhood thing.
Children are challenging
Yes.
anyways, no matter what.
Yes, single mother. So I can't even imagine like adding extra on top of it. So Tunde, you know I love you. You're cool, you're mad, you're crazy, you're sassy. Yes. Do you have anything to tell anybody else before we sign off? Because you're making me laugh even more.
You know what? Seriously, it's not that bad. And but my big thing is that every child deserves to live the best life they can possibly live.
Absolutely.
If you can do it, just do it. That's it. It's not that scary. It's not that scary. It's okay to cry. It's okay to sit down and say, you know what, I'm done for this week. You can. It's fine. But get up and go. That's the key thing. And your child who's what's the proper anti-lawyer? What's the proper proper term for kids who are just regular?
I don't even know what is the proper.
Because I know
children that don't have special needs. Let's put it that way.
Okay, because
we don't want to say normal because
I love my term neurodivergent. I'm ADHD.
Yes.
I love it. Neurodivergent.
Neurodivergent.
So cool,
Yeah, it
cool
sounds
term.
really,
So cool.
Sounds really cool.
I'm so cool. Neurodivergent. Yeah. Okay, for kids who are regular, you still have challenges with them.
Course.
They could be drug addicts.
Of course.
They could be alcoholics. They could be anything. You understand?
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking. I'm going to my I'm thinking. Dude. It's special because you don't give that kind of wahala. I'm not gonna think, are you out there about to OD on something? You know what I mean? Every child has a challenge, of some sort. It's just different. Yeah. Some people are lucky and they have the most perfect child in the world. That doesn't make them. No, some people have now. No, some people just came to this world
and just coast.
We can help them carry their bag.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
True.
It's true because some people are lucky and they have no issues whatsoever. But some people have the child that will make them think Jesus.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be a special needs child. That's the truth.
Yeah.
So just don't look at it as if you were cursed. No, like, you know what? You're pretty special to have been chosen to bring up a child who has more challenges. Yes, that's how I say it.
Yeah.
Because I'm special too.
Yeah. No, you are. No, we're laughing, but no, seriously. Jokes up. You guys, you wouldn't even See, I'm going to start doing
What?
visual podcast things.
Really?
That's what people are trying to get me to do, but I'm still like...
Will you serve champagne instead?
I don't know about
I'll
champagne.
come back.
no.
If you show me, I'll come back.
Okay, I'll serve champagne.
Good.
So, but you guys, seriously, Tunes, you would never know that she was going through or she's been through what she's told you. And so we're going to round up. We're sipping our booze and catching
you have to go and tell them what we're doing.
Yeah, because let's be honest now. Tunes, no, we don't lie. No, we don't lie. PC girls don't lie. Guys, listen, if you're a parent with a child with special needs, we're bigging you up.
Yeah, yes, we are. You're amazing.
Yes, amazing. You guys are superheroes. As Tunde was saying, you just have to keep going. Keep going and seek help, seek support.
Yes. Don't be afraid to ask for it.
Yeah, don't be afraid to ask for it and then just keep going. And I think we're going to sign off for now. And listen, comment, share. And until next time, it's peace, love. Take care of yourselves.